Hold the camera.
But no, that's what I'm saying. Like, it came to my mind. This is a guy he's with this lady. He loves her so much, right? Madly in love, getting married, have 2 wonderful kids together. She started cheating, right? It's already effed up.
Kill that bitch.
Well, long story short, a few years down the line, they well into their teenage years. He finds out neither one of the kids ain't his. And then,
oh my God,
sad part about it is like the guy is like, this is what he does. And I just don't want y'all opinion on this, okay? He says,
Wait a minute, time out. Is this a true story?
Nigga, this is a true story.
Oh my gosh, I killed that motherfucker.
Somebody, that's what I said. Somebody got that.
You know, he says, you know, he been there in the kids' life, their whole life.
I mean, at that point, yeah, they basically his kids.
They basically his kids. So he's continuing to pay child support for some kids that ain't his.
He said they were up in years. They
You
weren't.
can't just leave the kids hanging.
They're not his though.
But still, he raised them like a lot of people raised them.
I know. I'm just saying that this is what we're trying to get on film. Like, at what point in time he's like, "Yo, you cheated on me. These are not my
But
kids."
that's not the kids' fault. You know, they were just innocent.
Byron don't care. He callous.
I'm asking y'all opinion. I'm not saying my part.
So, all right. So start the camera and ask the question.
No, this is the camera's already on.
Oh, so you want to know?
I want to know because men and women are going to think different about this. Like,
Nah, I mean, you said if at that point, how many years that passed?
I don't know. I don't know how old the kids were, but they got preteenish type deal, right?
I don't know.
And he had been around him. It's like, oh, you know, I love the kids or whatever. As a man, when you find out these kids ain't yours and you find out your wife been cheating on you this whole time, y'all been married. Is it, oh, I love the kids, and you stay there?
Stop loving the kids.
Yeah, you love them, but do you continue to pay child support for them?
Yeah, man, because that's a cop out. If a man, he's basically been in there and he's raised the kids in the first place.
Wait a minute.
You deal with no time out. How long? That's what time. Put it like this. Time out.
No, he said they teenagers. Come on now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you know, if you basically like raise your child from like baby age to like they 12, 13, 14, 15, they still basically your kids.
All right.
Now, they're not biologically yours, but you just don't.
There's 2 ways to look at this situation.
You're not with the woman.
You ain't gotta be with a woman no more, but
listen,
you need to be there for the
There's 2 ways to look at this situation. There's the common man's way, and then there's the Nas way. If Nas found out that little kid ain't his,
oh, he ain't young yet.
Exactly.
That baby young.
But what I'm saying though, if Nas found out that little, you know how much Nas is paying?
Like,
Do you still pay that much in child support? Okay,
You talking about
like I said, there's 2 ways to look at this.
Do you know how much child support they take out of a man's check?
Nigga, my dad paid child support.
I'm just saying, it's a lot.
That's what I'm saying. There's 2 ways to look at it. I mean, if
It's a
Diddy
lot
finds
of
out
money.
that these kids aren't his,
I know, but he's saying
$50,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And it's not your kid.
and it's not your kid. You know, if you paying, you know, a measly $500 a month, then
you can afford it.
Even if
You
you're
can
paying
afford
child
it.
support.
But
No, you can afford it. You've been in these kids' life. Basically, you love them like your own. No matter how
wait a
much
minute.
money you're paying
If
for
the
them,
judge
it should
tells
not
me I have to
matter.
pay $50,000 a month, and then they
But
come
you
down
love
and
these kids like they're your own.
okay, they're not getting $50,000 a month no more. Oh
No,
no.
visit them, right?
You might get a couple of grand, but not 50.
Time out. In
Alright.
Nas' police
So
point
but you're
case.
not gonna just cut them off.
No, I ain't gonna cut them off. They're just not getting 50. No,
Cause they not.
no. I want a hearing right now, today.
And that's a messed up
But you know
situation.
what?
In Nas' case, like if you found out that child wasn't his, I'd vamp out.
Let's
Then it's like,
take.
Now he is.
if
No.
we don't
Let's take his situation for example. Let's say he's there, they split up. He's taking care of this kid for some years, right? Okay. How old is the kid now?
2.
Okay. Let's say he's 2 years old. He takes care of this kid for like.
How much do you get?
I mean, mine and
50 grand a month?
Nah, they ain't gonna remember me.
He 2 years old. Let's say he takes
But you
care of
love
this
the
kid.
kid, though.
Let's say he takes care of this kid for 5 years. No,
Give him 10. Give him 10.
Okay,
Let the
10
kid
years.
be 12 years old.
He takes care of this kid for 10 years, paying child support for 10 years. And he finds out, yo, this kid ain't mine.
That's still
When he
irrelevant,
turns
man.
12.
It's irrelevant.
You have to put it like
It's
this.
irrelevant.
He
At
should
that
still
point,
he
12
should still
years,
be paying child support on a kid that's not his.
Yeah.
Time out, even if he doesn't legally pay child support, he should financially.
financially do something.
This
To help
man,
the kid.
Yeah,
be
but
there
you
in
gotta
some type
understand,
of
like
role.
Nas is kicking out $50,000 a
That's a whole
month.
nother different case.
That's a lot of money.
Whenever
Yeah,
they tell you how much you're supposed to pay, they know you can afford that amount.
But
Right.
what I'm saying is though,
I
if
was
you
broke,
find
though.
that they tell you that this is what you're supposed to pay because this is your child.
Right.
If you come to find out this kid is not
By the
yours,
time they're 12, it shouldn't matter anymore.
shit. Wait. That man said I had to pay you $50,000. As a person, I know, like, look, regardless of how much money I have, even if I've got Bill Gates money, outside of my common bills and everything, there's no way my child should be bringing in $50,000 a month. Like a month. That's what Nas is paying for this child a month. Exactly.
He's got a good ass lawyer.
That's what I'm
Some
saying.
kind of way.
A month. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody had to save maybe $50,000 a year?
And in that case, like the child is young. If Nas, like, let's say Nas found out that kid wasn't his, that child is still young enough. You'd be like, you know what? First of all, then you got to deal with that woman, as a person, as an adult on one hand, and then unfortunately the child suffers.
I would pull out because
That's what I'm saying. That's what
one,
he's
the
saying.
child don't even really know you like that.
Exactly. That's what I said. The kid ain't gonna remember me.
But he said like
He's like, oh,
You said you've been taking care of it
Yeah,
for
I'm just
years,
saying
but you
that
separate.
situation. If
Yeah, I'm
the
out.
child's like 2
because
years
you gotta
old.
understand how child support's come up with. Like somebody tells you what to pay for child support. I mean,
don't-
and
yeah,
they're
you
doing
don't-
that based off the fact
Dude.
that that's your child.
Me personally, I don't know about that. Like I had to really sit down and pray about that situation because I'm like, I already gave you this amount of money on something that ain't even mine.
Like I said, it wouldn't matter because I'll kill
But the
him.
thing about it is, regardless if it's
He doesn't
your
mean
child or
literally.
not,
Yeah,
you take.
I will
you
be
you
there in their
acknowledge
life
the
from
fact
a
that you took
standpoint like big brother, big
responsibility for
sister.
this child. You're taking responsibility, so I mean, it doesn't matter whether biologically it is your child. I mean, people adopt children all the time. It's not biologically their children,
Yeah.
but it's like you adopted that child, and you at the time, whether you knew it or not, you
still need to be
acknowledge
there.
that a child is your child.
Dude, being there and giving over half
When I say
my
be there, I
paycheck-
don't mean just physically. I mean you got to give, like, if you're not legally obligated
See,
to provide,
that's what
if you're
I'm
not legally
saying.
That'll
obligated.
probably change is monetarily. Like, as far as, like,
That's what I'm saying. My
like,
point
as far as
is,
the way you feel about the kid and what you do for the kid, that should
Right.
change.
I'm with
The whole
that.
point, like monetarily, if it's
The
if
question-
it's etched in stone, like this is what somebody says you have to pay,
Right.
And that's the part I'm probably gonna step to her and be like, look,
the question is, do you continue paying legal child support?
No.
You just gonna cut them off?
Hell
Like,
no.
Nah,
You're
you're
not
not gonna tell
child.
them you shouldn't.
it says child support.
Legal child support is we talking about. We ain't talking about this.
Especially like if it was me, like I have no children, so I'd be like, it says child support. I have no children.
Right. We ain't talking about just bouncing out the kid's life and being like, look, sorry, peace, deuces. We're not talking about that. We're talking about, do you continue to pay legal child support
No.
ordered by the court,
No.
even up for some kids that are not
If you find
yours,
that the
just
child is not
because-
yours, but if you raise them up to the point at 10 plus, or even 8 or 9, because a kid is attached, like you may not be
Yeah, 5
paying.
or 6.
That's true. You're not going to be paying. I don't think you should have to pay legally ordained or whatever child support, but you need to still be in that child's life some kind of way,
That needs to be
and that
an
involves
agreement.
money sometimes.
That needs to be an agreement. Yeah.
Yeah.
It just don't need to be no court binding agreement.
Right.
Kids like they grow up without both parents. Like I've thought about, and we can make this another topic. Y'all like, have y'all ever considered adoption, or would y'all ever
Hold on
adopt
a
a child?
second. Hold on. We're stopping.